Hi, it's Malcolm here and welcome to another vlog. So today I'm going to have a little bit of fun with PR ratings. So what we're going to do is we're going to select AW, just literally do that first of all, and then we're going to update. Oh, we're going to do one other thing actually. We're going to select AW and we're going to select draw. Okay, and then we're just going to update the system, which hopefully won't take too long. Anyway, so we'll come down and we're going to have a look at draw on quick analyze. So basically we just want to see what the different draws are coming out as far as strike rate. I'm not worried about profit at this moment in time. I just want to look at strike rate. Now I'm going to pause that quickly just so you don't have to wait around. It doesn't normally take that long, it's just that we're using the whole database to find it. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to look for a strike rate of say 12% and over, anything underneath. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 draws 1 to 5. We're going to come back to PR ratings and then we're going to select a draw 1 to 5 like so, and then we're going to update again and wait for that, and then we're going to come down and we're going to look at courses. We want to see where 1 to 5 happens to be best as far as strike rate is on different courses. If we see any profit, we're not going to worry about it at the moment. We're only interested in strike rate. Of course, if you're doing this yourself, you can do a little bit more research. Oh, I've clicked the wrong one. Hold on a second, sorry. I'll pause it so I can do this quickly. I meant to click that one there, so I'll pause. That's what happens when you do things live. Okay, so if we look here, we're going for this 12% plus. We got 1, which is Southall, 2, which is Lingfield, and 3, which is Chelmsford C. They're all over 12. And we're going to leave it. We're not really worried about the profit. I just want to get this strike rate. So we're going to come back to PR ratings, and Chelmsford is running today, so it's at the top. We'll come down to Lingfield, JK. We're control Lingfield, and we'll come down to Southall, and we control Southall. So we've got those 3 courses highlighted now, and we come back down and update the button. So we're down to 3 courses, and we've got draw 1 to 5. Simple as that. Now we're going to go back to draw quickly. Okay, so if we come down and we're going to click there, and we're going to have a look at this, and move that window up actually. So okay, now we can see that there's profit appearing apart from a couple of draws, 4 and 5. So what we're going to do is we're just going to select those 3 draws now. If we were still looking at strike rate, we'd probably include the 4th, but we're just looking at profit, kind of profit now, but I want to come back to it anyway. So we'll change it from draw 1 to 3, and we'll update that. And I expect by now there's results coming in as well, so we can see what it's actually doing. So as you can see, it's been going up and up and up, and this month there's been no profit, but there was a couple of months of massive profit. But anyway, we're not going to worry about that either. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to the courses again. So we kind of done draw, course, draw, and we come back to course again. And as you can see, it's a little quicker each time. Now, we could analyse, or you could go off and analyse those too, but I want to have a look at Chelmsford on its own at the moment. And there's a reason I'm going to do that, and I'll show you that in a minute. So what we're going to do is go back, unhighlight them all, but just pick Chelmsford this time and let it load. Okay, and then we're going to have a look at the draw again. Okay. And that shouldn't hopefully take too long. Right, so draw 3 is profitable, but look at this draw 1, it's at 17.74%, so it's quite a high strike rate, but there's no profit. But I want to have a quick look at that. So we're going to change it to draw 1 now. So all we've got is Chelmsford on AW and draw 1. Okay, and we're going to come back. Right, now if we look at the results, as you can see, there's no profit. It's up and down every month, and no profit. And if we have a look at the month by month, now I'm going to take a screenshot of this month by month, and I'll come back to the reason why in a minute. So we'll just take a section of it for now, and we'll do this. Right, now if we come up here and we go check out the new results using the staking sheet, we can actually look at the prices from different times. So these results here are based on BSP. Now what I'm going to show you might not happen with everything or with every system, and also some systems we don't get the selections until later in the day, so we can't literally do it. But with this system, I mean, it's basically AW races, the runner that's coming out of draw one on Chelmsford, so you know we can get that the night before if we wanted to, or certainly first thing in the morning. So what we're going to do is change to 6 AM prices. Now this is based on prices that I get at 6 AM in the morning. Okay, and if we update the results, as you can see, there's now actually profit. And if we have a look at the month by month, we've got, and we look at it compared to this one, we can see that the average BSP is 3.72, oops, whatever, 2.16 there. It's really low, but here it's up at 6. So the problem is, of course, there won't be as much money, but we might be able to get similar odds or better odds than that at the bookies, maybe. I don't know, but certainly at BSP that time in the morning, it's there's, you know, the price is really different. It's really quite better, or it's better. Sorry, I'm losing my words there gradually. Again, that's what you get for going live. Okay, so what I'm going to do is close that screenshot. Okay, and take this one here. So we've got the prices here. Okay, and then we're going to go and we're going to change it to 9 AM pricing. So it's a little later in the morning. Now, as you can see, there aren't as many results, and that's because I haven't been collecting 9 AM prices for a whole year yet. I mean, it's like since last April. Now, so we have a look again. We've actually got, yeah, well, you know, it's similar. It's not exactly the same. It's similar. Sometimes it's lower, sometimes it's higher. So at the moment, this one is kind of winning out. Sorry, this one is kind of winning out because overall, I think it's kind of, I don't know, it's like hard to tell, isn't it? Oh, let's have a look at 603, 652, 678, 653. Yeah, so that was slightly different. 83984. That was lower. So the 9 AM price isn't bad either. It's a bit better this month, that's for sure, and last month. Not so much the month before, but the month after. So let's do that as a screenshot now. So we go to the next one and see what happens when we do that. So the next one would be, say, 11 AM prices. And again, we've got quite a few of those. So, right, so price-wise, yeah, it's definitely dropping by 11 AM, I think. A couple of months were a little bit better, but generally the last few months it's been dropping a little bit. Yeah, it's so hard to tell, isn't it? But certainly the last 2 months anyway. So it would have been a better pricing at now. So you're kind of going to have to try and average it out. But the average here is 5.65. It's 11.18. But then, you know, we haven't got as many results, which is why that's probably like that. So we're going to leave this one screenshot and we're just going to go to the 1 PM. Now, generally, AW races are either afternoon or late evening, so you don't miss many when the times when we've got less light. Right, so yeah, the price has really started to drop now. 4.68, 4.7, 703. That was a little bit better, but generally I think the price is dropping. So so by 1 PM the market's kind of catching up with it and dropping now. If we go to 5 PM we'll probably lose some selections because obviously some of the afternoon races won't be in there. In fact, we lose quite a few selections. But again, the prices have dropped. So really, we're kind of looking between 6 AM and 11 AM to actually place our bets. Maybe we could go out as far as 12. That would be testing. But as you can see, just looking at prices at different times on something that looks like it's losing money could actually make some money. Of course, it's going to need some testing to see if you can get those prices, but it looks quite interesting. that you can actually, on this particular case anyway, go back a couple of hours or get away from BSP. Often BSP is far better, so it's quite interesting to see it not so good. But the prices here are certainly higher in the morning, so it might be worth looking at. Okay, well, thanks for watching. I hope you found that interesting. Of course, there's a lot more research you could do, you know, on draws and AW, and you could look into each course more. And of course, you can look at distances and things like that. I'm sure all that will affect draw, but hopefully that's given you something to think about. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.